Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, episode 17 for this series. Let's unpause the game and get moving along. Last time we left off, we built another ride down here. We got some bumper boats going. Looking pretty good. People not really... There we go, we got a little bit of bumping going on. So, yeah, some bumper boats. I guess that'll make up for the bumper cars. Let people knock themselves out with that. I think that ride's going to be making us a lot of money for the most part. We're going to wait and see if we hit over our 2,000 mark for October, which was one of the goals I had last episode. We didn't really hit it per se, but I needed to let it take over for a month just to see what we're sitting at. Because I don't think we're in too bad of a spot. Let's actually increase the speed here, because it's really painful to play the game on normal speed. We're now just waiting for our money to take over. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, holy crap, all these guests is roaming. There's no path. Really? I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's interesting. That's probably one of the greatest optical illusions I've ever seen. Oh, man. Yeah, if you look from right here, you're like, oh, the path goes right to the... No, it doesn't. The guests just come out of the exit and fall and then start wandering around the park and getting lost. Oh, my goodness. How did this even happen? Look at this. Well, I need to do it while the game is paused. All right. Well, the least I could do then is go to normal speed. I'm trying to find out where it actually is, where the problem is. I know I can't do it when the game is paused, but the problem's not here. Oh, no. Alright, the best thing to do in a situation like this... Oh, this is like the first disaster to strike our park. The best thing to do in a situation like this is going to be to close the ride, to be honest with you. So people stop falling out and getting lost. So, unfortunately, closing it. Well, as I attempt to fix the problem, because I can't even get over here. Okay, that is the right one. The question is how many guests are trapped down there. It's difficult when stuff like this happens, because you can't really get down in there. Okay, I might have to see underground, I think. And I want to make sure I get all of the guests. And I'll have to grab the ones that are kind of lost. Ah, I keep forgetting I can't do it once it's paused. Kind of sucks that happened. Okay. Oh man, there's guests getting lost all over the place. There, just walk on that path back and forth until I get the situation sorted. Ah, why did that happen? See through scenery. Ah, what a mess. Okay, I think I've got it situated. It's a good thing I noticed that sooner rather than later. Ah, I don't even know how that happened. It's so crappy. Alright, now here's the problem. We gotta go through the park, find all the guests, make sure they make it back to the path, because they'll wander around aimlessly forever. And we don't want them getting upset. because of their own stupidity, and they got lost in the jungle here. Especially because they're all pretty happy. I don't want them getting upset. All right. I guess the only good thing is that it's really good that there wasn't like water or something below that, because these guys all would have drowned. That would have given my park a terrible rating. All right, let's go back to fast speed. Let's open this back up. There we go. Now we're in business. It's a small hiccup that almost cost the lives of thousands of children. No, it was a small mistake, but we're there now. We've got it. The problem's been situated. I just want to fix this atrocious looking. The way that looks there. I just want to make it look a little nicer. At least like that. There. Problem solved. Alright, we didn't really make very good profit because I spent a lot of it on landscaping, all of that. So not sitting too well. Did we bust over 2,000? Absolutely not. Only 1,389. What is going on? Is there rides that guests are not riding? Holy crap, that's the problem. This ride is not getting anybody to ride it anymore. It must be too expensive. We'll lower it back down. Okay, the general consensus across the park appears to be that this ride is too expensive. Really, the guest, it was so, people were paying that. People were paying that much money. The intensity rating is pretty high up there, and so isn't the excitement rating. Yet everybody in the park has decided that they will not spend their money on this ride. Which is inconvenient. That's where all the money went. That's where we saw that drop in cash. That's what happened. So people stopped spending their money on this. We started losing a couple hundred because this was a pretty popular ride. But there we go. People finally deciding that it's worth the money. I'll bump it back to 3 because I think that's what it's worth. Yeah, people are gonna pay 3. Okay. So it looks like we're only going to get about $3 from this. Or for this ride. That should see an increase in profits. So we're not going to actually get an accurate amount until May. May will tell us if we're busting over 2,000. And by the time May comes, I'll have this roller coaster built and ready to go. So let's get this ready. We're almost got the cash to do it. By the time I figure out how it's got to be, we'll have it. We'll be there. Alright, our first real roller coaster. Actually, it was the other way around. They're sitting at 86. I thought it was 84. Well, 86 it is. I literally am $200 short and some change, but we're bumping up real quick, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for it to tick over. Some of the rides over there breaking, but the mechanics do seem to be doing a good job of keeping the rides up and running, so I'm not that worried about it. I've seen them running around repairing things. They got it under control. There we go. Here's the cash finally. So there we go. Gonna plop that bad boy down. Looks pretty good. Gonna change the colors up a bit. Going for that green and yellow and black theme. That looks atrocious, but that looks a lot better. As for the carts, now we go green, yellow, black for the seats. And then going for that jungle entrance. That looks really, really good. So this is going to cost a lot of money now to do this pathing. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I was going to have it come out. So let's see. I was going to have this one come across. Hold on. I feel like this is going to be a very popular ride. So I want to afford myself the opportunity to have a lot of pathing. Actually, I feel like that looks good right there. I feel like I kind of like that. It's going to cost me a lot of money, but I'm going to have to landscape a lot of this to make it look decent. So it looks like trash right now. Can't get in there. There we go. No. It's fine like that. Spent a ton of money. Okay. That's fine for now. I'll mess around with it more later. Somehow, some way, I will mess around with it more. Okay, for the exit. The exit was the one I said was going to be tricky. We are kind of in a bad spot, but the plan was... Okay, that's the part that's tricky. But here's the plan, and see if it'll work. Nope, it's got to come one up. Okay. Ran into something. What are we running into? The roller coaster? Yes. Okay. Coming back again to retry. It's going to have to come down, down. Up one, right. Down, down. God, so close. It was so close to matching right here. There is literally no way I could fix that except... Oh, gonna have to get rid of it all again. Like this. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I expected. When I saw it originally, that's what I was going to do. Or I had a general idea that's how I wanted it to run. Let's get trash cans. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be puking getting off this ride. Actually, I'll put benches here. And speaking of puking, how is this doing? It's seen 57 guests, and it's seeing about 48 per hour. Okay. Where is my other handyman? These trash cans over here are done for. Need to send him through to deal with all of that. While he's doing that, should fix those real quick while I had this out. Alright, so that looks good. I'm pretty happy with how it's set up. Now the real question obviously being that we've got to open it and see what we can get away with for cost. The intensity is probably pretty good, gonna be pretty good up there. Let's start off at $2. I'm definitely gonna probably raise that. Let's do a quick. Actually, why don't we do a test and then we can get the. We could probably get the intensity rating and such. Oh, come on. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be a money maker. We could easily probably get $6 out of this. I feel like we can easily nab $6 out of that. How are the guests liking the bumper boats? Is it pretty exciting? 2.57. I get 140 out of that. Nobody left, so I'm going to assume I can. This ride's back up there, the Demon Drop. Going to stick that back up to 320 because that's where it was, I think, originally, or somewhere around 320, 330. Oh, no, guests are leaving. They will not pay. Oh, no, 3. I'm sorry. Come back. Well, that screwed up there. Oh, that guy's sick. Hey, bro, here's the hospital. Okay, there we go. I got them coming back in. Okay, so they're very adamant. They will not pay over $3. Okay, that's fine. How's this looking? Wow, 6.25 with an intensity rating of 3.77. I really think that I can easily get. I'm going to start at 450. Actually, 480 and see if people will pay that. If they won't, then I'll lower it. Oh, yeah. People are all about it. They'll definitely pay 480. People are all about that. Can I even nab 5? Oh, people are going to pay $5 for that. That's going to put us over probably 2,000 easy. There you go. So hitting back over 17 roughly for the ride. So that's good. Pay this last 1,000 off on the loan. There we go. So, no more loan, which is great. People are actually going to pay $5 for this. I should have made the path bigger. I should have made it hold more people. I still could technically do it. I would just have to nab it when it goes up. I have to do like that. There we go. Just like that for now, Wells. It's going to be one of the most popular rides in the park. So, Wells, I've got everybody trying to ride it. Now's going to be the best chance for me to, extend it, keep people kind of waiting, but I don't want it too long because I don't want people waiting too long. I'm almost contemplating extending it off this way, but there's a lot of people coming over who want to ride this ride. Holy crap, do people want to ride this? The people are actually coming around in circles. These guys are literally going to spend all their money trying to ride this ride. How's the ATM at the center of the park doing? Are people using it? Yeah, 692, 132 guests per hour. As long as it's getting used. This ride is going to make some serious profit. It's already looking at 7,000 per hour. It's been open for like 5 minutes. Easily going to be the deciding factor that bumps us up over 2,000 with ride tickets. And will hopefully help us pay for another roller coaster. I think that's going to be the plan. Get another roller coaster up and running here. However, I do need to figure out how I want to do the center part of the park. I think just come down like this and over. I'll just connect all of this here. All of this is going to have to be, unfortunately, landscaped up to kind of fit, I think. I don't know any other way to really do it properly. Let's do it like that so that way we can get guests from the center of the park coming down to ride the ride as well. Creates this nice loop here. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I changed my mind. I'm going to connect the park because it just is better. It allows guests on this side of the park to be able to get over to rides that are over here that they might not otherwise get to, which means I do want to connect it this way as well. It kind of sucks that this is one off now that I look at it. I could connect it from here though. I think that puts me one in though. This will probably be the best spot for it. That or here. Here would be less terraforming. Or terraforming. Landscaping. I think it's so funny that I use that word sometimes. Alright. A lot of landscaping coming up then. That's what I see in our future for this area here, was I attempt to kind of fix this mess that's in here. It doesn't have to be all of it, but it does have to be a good amount. Yikes, so that's what we're looking like there. Let's do this. Making lots of money now though, so we are doing a lot better. There we go, kind of boxed it off, so that gives us a nice little area. Oop, I got rid of the path, so I screwed up already. There. Maybe put some food stands here. That's not a bad idea. Just filling, putting the trash barrels down and such. I may put, the only place people can buy umbrellas right now is actually at the information kiosks in the beginning of the park. May drop an umbrella stand somewhere over here, although it looks like most guests already have umbrellas. So I guess that's not a big deal. Thought about maybe putting something right here, but I don't know what. Making some cash now. It's coming in quick. Some sunglasses maybe. This, I feel like this would be a good area for sunglasses. I don't know why, it just looks like it. $1.50. Let's see how it does. But I'm just feeling that right there for sunglasses. We'll see if it makes profit or not. We won't know for a while. It's like the balloon stand. We weren't really sure if that was going to make profit, but now it's sitting at $2.71, making $42 per hour. So not that great, but it is making money. So that's all that really matters. Speaking of money, way over 2,000. We're sitting at 2,400 now. Roller coasters are really the key to success when it's building parks like this. So easily going to probably see, yeah, nice. So over 2,000, probably going to see over 2,500 next episode, maybe even over 3,000 soon. I do plan on doing more roller coasters, but this is definitely the prime of the park right now. It's actually so popular that my other roller coasters are not even seeing any... Because this was the only roller coaster in the park, so there's no point in riding this. There's no point in riding this one now, because this one's way better. Just put it in test real quick, and then open it. And nobody wants to ride this. Why would anybody want to ride this when they've got this badass roller coaster over here? Well, we'll mess around with this next time, since we are at the end of this episode. Got a roller coaster up. Got the loan completely paid off, and now we're really bringing in some serious dough, so I think we'll start looking at putting up a maybe a second roller coaster somewheres. I'd like to build that monorail system, but I don't think it's going to happen now because, I don't know, it might still happen, but because I'm almost running out of rides to actually build, I'm not sure where we're going to go with that. But I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.